First time I ever did graffiti was when I was in 6th grade. And I was doing it at lunchtime, you know, all my friends were like, oh, word, you know how to do graffiti? Like, the girls were telling me that, and then this one boy came up to me and was like, you can't do graffiti, you do baby graffiti. Like, he was bringing me down. And when I looked at my graffiti and his, I was like, yo, they're exactly the same. And then it just messed me up. It was just like, yo, just because you're a guy and you know how to do graffiti doesn't mean a girl can't.
The differences between men and women in the art industry, I think, depend on what part of the art industry they're in. I think the art industry is enormous, and so women's success compared to men's success, I think you would have to look at in terms of different fields. Graffiti, though, I mean, as far as I can tell, it's predominantly male.
I was hanging out with a whole bunch of guys, and they were always bombing, like always tagging, and I used to always like go along with them and see what they did. They never really taught me, but I just picked it up from watching, and I was the only female that was with all the guys while they bombed or whatever. So that's how I got started.
I was at least 5. My mom used to take me to all these different events, and Two Fly would be there. There's other artist named Lady Pink, like, and it was just fascinating to me. Like, I couldn't believe that somebody would spray paint and actually draw some so, how can I say it, visual. She's not the first woman graffiti artist, but you know, she has proven that women can do the same thing as men.
I started doing graffiti basically, which is an illegal act, like tagging on the walls and going out at night to bomb. In 1982, so I was like 15. I got the name Two Fly because I was in high school and a lot of my friends were tagging up, and when you tag up you need an alias name. So my cousin actually gave me Two Fly because I used to write Too Fly, Too Cute, you know, Too True, and my cousin was like, you can't write 3 things, you gotta write one thing. When I was a young teenager, I wanted to be like a rebel kid and tag up. But now I feel like there's a huge art form for the letter art of graffiti, for doing street art, for piecing, for doing collaborations and murals. Graffiti is just a small part in like the big picture of the urban art world.
Project Girls is this program that Two Fly has developed. She got a grant last year for $500, and she did this program to teach girls mainly art. So, fortunately, I'm part of Project Girls, and mainly what we're doing is, well, we've done one mural near Astoria in Queens, and you know, she's teaching us how to draw, what equipment to use when we're drawing. She taught us how to spray paint. You know, she's teaching us all this stuff. Two Fly is just trying to teach other girls how to draw, how to be better and be something other than, you know, bad kids. Trying to take us away from something that's horrible and like keep us off the streets.
The fact that you're a woman shouldn't matter. There's no better way to get recognition and respect than from other people seeing your art and admiring your art. And that should be really your only concern. And for graffiti, it's all about the art and not about who's behind it, really.
Be afraid to show guys what you can do, because guys might underestimate you. Even some females might underestimate what you can do as a graffiti artist. So it's good if you practice every day.
When I started, there wasn't a lot of women painting or doing graffiti, or, you know, I didn't see a lot of them. But now, like 15, 20 years later, there's a lot of us. There's women like in South America, there's women in Europe, there's women like all over the place. So I feel like we've empowered ourselves and we've come up in a short time so that we're not so much in a male-dominated scene. So it's a good thing. I think now a lot of women are out there painting and doing graffiti and doing street art and murals.
I have some type of pride, like, yeah, I'm a female, I do graffiti, I wrote the boys, like, and then a lot of guys give you a different kind of respect, like, yo, you do graffiti?